It's a hugely important event. It was the biggest labour dispute in Irish history at that time. It concerned basically an attempt by a young union, the Irish Transport and General Workers Union, to negotiate better pay and conditions for workers, mainly in the transport area, tram workers and others. The employer, the owner of the tram company, who also was the owner of independent newspapers, William Martin Murphy, locked out anybody who refused to sign a piece of paper saying they would no longer be members of the Transport and General Workers Union. And as a result of that, the tram workers walked off the job in late August of 1913. And they were joined by other workers in the city. Now, Dublin was one of the poorest cities in Europe. It was compared to Calcutta. It had absolutely desperate conditions in tenement houses across the city. So what we were talking about was a couple of 100,000 people who were actually living, if they could get work, off the starvation wages of people who were employed. And as a result of that, the employers and the police sought to break up any mobilisation by the strikers. They brought in strike breakers from England and from other places, and they tried to keep the trams going and the other companies. All other employers joined with William Martin Murphy. There was a sort of a chamber of commerce of employers, and they all agreed we will lock out the transport union and prevent it from growing. It went on for several weeks. It was hugely emotive. The church rode in with the employers because there was a suggestion that children who were starving as a result of the lockout were being brought to England with the help of trade unionists in England to make sure that they could survive the period of where there was no food on the table during those months of late 1913.